Shawn is entranced by the surgically enhanced.
He is obsessed with fake boobs.
So Chrissy dated a guy
Tell me about Sean's immature obsession with fake breasts.
who prefers a natural woman.
Your lady on my lap grinding me.
Meanwhile, Shawn had a date
Right away, I noticed.
who was proud of her pom-poms
Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Touchdown!
after they go to a special place.
We met in Vegas. We spent the millennium in Vegas. What the hell are you doing taking another girl to Vegas?
Will they have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. Let's meet our couple. Now, this darling duo first laid eyes on one another in Vegas, but it wasn't until about a month later in a club when he decided to make his move with this cheesy pickup line. Hey, do you have soft lips? Always a sucker for a good line, she replied, want to try them out? Well, he did, and they've been doing the tonsil tango for the last 8 months. Please give it up for Sean and Chrissy Oldhouse. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Now, Chrissy, besides his cheesy lines, what have you picked up from Sean?
He is an excellent communicator. I think that is one of our strongest points. He has actually held our relationship because of it. And actually, I think at times he's probably a better communicator than me.
Very important, and that's good that you appreciate that. Now, Sean, what do you think keeps things moving rather smoothly?
Well, we've been together about 8 months now, and I think that Chrissy, we have a good connection. She's real honest and outgoing and real personable, and not to mention she's really sexy, and that turns me on.
Good. Now, Sean, if you had to pick a movie title, for example, that best describes Chrissy and your relationship, what movie title would that be? Would it be Pretty Woman, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, or Fatal Attraction?
Oh, Fatal Attraction.
All the way?
Sure. Yeah.
Fatal Attraction? Oh
This
my
girl,
God.
I mean, I had to turn my cell phone off because she blew it up so many times.
Oh,
She
really?
calls
Just
all the
constant?
time. I had to turn it off 3-4 times a day, and then you go out to the nightclub, follow me around. I feel like I got these little laser eyes on me.
Oh my God.
Chrissy,
want
that's
to know
like
what I'm
borderline
doing?
stalking.
Always trying to catch me in a lie. Always trying to
I
catch me
haven't
doing
caught you
something.
in lies
No,
before.
you
That's
haven't.
why I'm on you like
She
that.
hasn't. She hasn't.
Chrissy, he says you're obsessed with, his whereabouts. What's his number one obsession?
He is obsessed with fake boobs. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. Everywhere we go.
No, the thing is, she wants to get fake boobs.
Oh.
I'm trying to help her out here. I get to recruit these girls. I want to check them out.
And then they
see,
show
you don't
their
want to buy a pair of
tits.
shoes without
These
trying them
girls
on.
show their boobs
Come
there.
over here. Let them check them out. Let's see them. And we both. I'm helping.
Oh,
her
he's
out.
doing you a service.
Helping me out.
Right.
Helping me
Yeah.
out. Hey, you
I
know
mean,
what?
come on. You want to be able to see the goods before you get them and check things out.
They're gonna be mine.
You know what I mean?
Well, Chrissy, since he complains about your chest, has he really offered to help you in that department?
Yeah, actually, you know what? He is a boob Indian giver. Okay.
What do you mean?
Originally, he said he would give me $2,500 towards my boob job.
Right.
Now he's saying, oh, I'll give you $1,000, maybe even that. As far as I'm concerned, I think he's insecure and he thinks that as soon as I get my boobs, I'm
just
more
trying to.
attention
There you
than
go.
I need to get.
That happens a lot of
Can't be
times,
dependent
too.
I
on
know.
me all the time. You gotta do some stuff for yourself here. I'm not trying to get her
Why
motivated.
did you
Go out
drop
there and
from
make that money.
$2,500?
Buy it
Yeah,
yourself,
you're dropping
you know
the
what I
price down. You're supposed to help her out there.
mean? Yeah, well.
All right, Sean, after 8 months together with Chrissy, what's your biggest complaint?
She's a bitchy know-it-all. She knows everything. Chick thinks she knows everything about everything.
I'm a college
When
graduate.
I'm in the car to where we're at home, telling me how to drive, where to go, where to turn. She thinks she knows everything. And she's the stuff about
How
college.
often am I wrong?
She's got a
How often
vocabulary
am I wrong?
about this big. This big. Yeah.
Well, Chrissy, now to be fair, does he ever really set you off, put you in kind of a bitchy mood?
Yeah, he tries to regulate me sometimes, but
She needs to be regulated because she's always trying to talk and thinks she knows everything. I mean, it's just yap.
No,
You
no,
can
no.
tell.
Now, Chrissy, what about money matters? How is Sean when it comes to the cash, other than the other issue we're talking about?
oh my God, he is such a money moron. The guy cannot regulate. He cannot regulate his money. He makes good money. I am a full-time student, only make $11 an hour, and he's borrowing money from me.
From you?
I'm borrowing money from you.
No, not to mention, I tried to help him out and get him a credit
She
card
gets
because
wined.
he doesn't have good credit.
She gets wined and
doesn't have
dined.
good credit. Get him a credit
She gets
card.
wined and dined all the time. There's no complaints there.
All right, Sean, tell us why you think now would be a good time to put the relationship to the test.
Well, I'm 26 years old and getting ready, I think, to settle down. And I really want to check and make sure that this relationship is the one for me.
All right, well, we're going to do that for you. Coming up, lap dances, G-strings, and hot tubs. Oh, my! We're going to get the lowdown on Chrissy's date when we come back. Stay tuned. Chrissy and Shawn. Now, Chrissy complains Shawn's obsessed with fake boobs and that he even offered her money for a boob job, then he took it back. So we found her a guy who says real has more appeal and boasts that he doesn't break promises or hearts. Give a warm welcome to Brandon Nicken. Now, Shawn, we heard you're a boob man. What kind of man do you think Brandon is?
Definitely not a Superman, that's for sure.
Anyways.
Yeah. Chrissy, I understand you were a little concerned, had some worries before the date. What were they?
Yeah, actually, this show was all Shawn's idea. And my main concern was that I was going to be on a date with Brandon, worrying about what's Shawn doing, who's he hanging out with, what are going to be the results of it. But I actually really didn't think about Shawn once.
Oh, really? So things were a lot different.
Let's see how it is.
How about Brandon? When she came and rang the doorbell, she ring your chimes?
Oh man, she opened up the door and she was just oozing sex appeal. Just body, stomach. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be a good day.
You're like, okay, good start. And Chrissy, what about you when you first met him and saw him? Anything that got you going?
Oh yeah, I walked in, 6'2", brown hair, brown eyes, beautiful white smile, and his eyes. Beautiful, long eyelashes. Good job.
Yeah, you like that.
I don't have good eyes.
Why she likes these lashes, I guess. Now, Chrissy, I understand he did something that scored big points for him when he showed up. What was that?
Definitely. He was 10 minutes early. Okay?
So
that is my biggest pet peeve with Shawn. He's
Gotta be
always
prompt, man.
Hey,
Gotta be prompt.
Better late than never, you know what I'm saying?
So, Brandon, there you guys are hanging out. How long would you say it took her to warm up to you?
About a second.
Boom, right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, I stepped in the house, big hug, warm embrace, and next thing I know, we're tasting wines, and it was on from there.
So no hesitation whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Now, Chrissy, wine tasting, that's a little bit intimate. What other kind of intimate moments did you guys have?
Well, after we wine tasted, we went to a spa, a massage spa place. And we got massages. We got massages, and while I was getting a massage, I had a male masseuse, and he was these big hands giving me a massage, and it was turning me on. So.
Okay.
And so I guess the only thing I was thinking about was what was going to happen next with Brandon.
So that. Shawn, you're kind of shaking your head and looking around and all nervous. You okay with all this?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So, Brandon, what about you? Anything that was turning you on?
Oh my gosh, Chrissy's G-string bikini.
How do you see your G-string?
Her ass
There
did
was
not
a
have a
spa.
blemish on it.
You're wearing your panties out there.
My panties are G-string too.
No. I don't think so.
I think Shawn missed the part. He said it was flawless, by the way. No,
Yeah, her
no
ass
blemishes.
did not have a blemish on it. It was.
Chrissy, you're
All right.
obviously, I guess, not shy about your body. What about Shawn? Is he?
Oh God, don't even get me started. This guy loves to be naked.
Oh.
Anywhere.
Just the
We're in
opposite.
public. Gets naked. He doesn't care where he's at. He even gets naked in Lake Havasu, for God's sake.
Really? So, Chrissy, here you had to put your clothes back on at some point here. What did you like about Brandon then?
I like the fact that he was really genuine and sincere. And when he complimented me, it was like from the heart. It wasn't trying to get anything out of me. Like Shawn, when Shawn wants something or he wants to have sex or something, he's all, oh, babe, you're so beautiful.
And you weren't buying it at all then
Yeah,
when he does
exactly.
it. Now, Brandon, speaking of sensitivity, did Chrissy bring up any sensitive subjects when you guys were together?
Yeah, she told me about Shawn's immature obsession with fake breasts.
Which we heard about earlier, yes.
And with a package like this, I mean, you gotta overlook that kind of stuff.
You're wondering why.
Everybody knows the boobs is where it's at. I mean, come on, guys.
Oh God.
Chrissy, I understand afterwards you guys went to dinner, then you went to do some dancing after that. Did you catch Brandon checking out other girls at all?
No, not at all. Actually, I noticed the whole date was all about me. It was all trying to accommodate me. Is there anything I can get you to drink or whatever?
You can't help if the guy doesn't have game. I mean, what is a pay attention?
No. Shawn, they're at a club. Give us your best estimate of how you think Chrissy was dancing.
Oh, I know. She's dancing like a slut, like she always does. Seriously, moving her butt up and down, back and forth. Always standard.
Dude, he just can't handle it.
Trying
He
to
can't
hoot you
handle it.
on.
That's
Wait, let me
it.
see if Shawn was right. Brandon, you describe how she was dancing.
Shawn, I'll give that one to you. She does.
That's my boy.
But
You know
that's
what,
not even the thing. Is she was up in there and she was like hands up in the hair and that ass, and I was like, damn, this is great.
So you weren't complaining. So Chrissy, obviously your moves were heating things up a little bit. Anything about Brandon, though, that maybe cooled things off?
Yeah, we were dancing, getting hot and sweaty, and I said, why don't you take off your shirt? He had a wife beater on, and he's all, no. So I noticed a tend of insecurity with his body, but you know what? Same with Shawn. They both don't take off their shirt. You never take off your shirt.
I always take off my shirt when we go to the nightclub. Just recently.
Yeah, but Chrissy, you just said he's always taking his clothes off.
And she needs to get mad because too many girls be coming up to me.
No, at clubs.
You know this.
No.
For safety reasons, that's why. How about Brandon, after dancing, things get hotter?
Yeah, Chrissy came up with the bright idea. We're gonna hit the strip club. And when a woman wants to take me to a strip club,
you're not
I'm
arguing.
all about it.
Following in my footsteps. Thank you very much.
All right, Brandon, tell us what happened there.
We went to the strip club, and she's like, which girl do you like? I'm like, she's hot. She's like, well, let's get you a lap dance. And she ended up buying me a lap dance, and wasn't happy with the performance, so she decided to get on my lap and start grinding me. Your lady on my lap, grinding me.
You hear that? Where she was on his lap.
Is your lady on my lap, grinding me?
Hey. I don't have to pay for anything. I get mine free when I go there.
He's like, whatever.
It cost me a dime.
Chrissy, was there some private stripping going on?
Well, actually, after we decided to go back to my house, and he lives far away, so I asked him, I said, you're more than welcome to stay the night, and he said, okay, so he stayed the night, and...
Stay the night, huh? Okay.
He stayed the night, and Brandon, we put on our pajamas, whatever, and he had no problem taking off his pants and showing me his underwear.
Chrissy, sounds like you guys had a great time. How long did your date last?
Actually, it ended probably about 28 hours later.
28 hours. All right, here's where things get even more interesting because Shawn went on his date and they didn't come home for 3 days. Details are next. Things got hot when we heard about Chrissy's date. Now let's turn up the heat a little more when we talk with Shawn. Shawn says that if his relationship were a movie, it would be Fatal Attraction. So we found him a gal who looks like a Playboy bunny, but doesn't boil them. Please give a cheer for Lisa Ligon. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Shawn, you got a little explaining to do because this was supposed to be a blind date, but it wasn't totally blind for you. Tell us how you actually saw her beforehand.
Well, I found out through the grapevine that she had been a cheerleader before for a reputable football team. And I decided to look her up on the website and get a little sneak preview. Exactly. And boy, it was nice.
Well, we actually downloaded what you saw, so let's take a look so everybody gets to know exactly what we saw. Look at that. Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Wow, she doesn't look like that right now.
I think you need to lean over a little more. I don't think you got a good view.
So, Shawn, here you are. You're getting ready to go out with a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. Did that make you feel like you really scored?
Touchdown!
Yeah!
As soon as I met her, our curves were in all the right places, and then right away I noticed, bam.
How could you not?
Beautiful, beautiful woman.
All right, here's a question for you. You're totally into her body. Let's say in 20 years, how do you think she's going to look compared to Chrissy?
Well, I'll tell you what. She has a degree in dance. She has a degree in dance, and she
dance marketing.
takes care of herself. Obviously, has a nice body and stuff. Figure's awesome. Chrissy, on the other hand, doesn't like to hit the gym too much. I try to get her to go, but she doesn't.
Yeah, but look at my
as
body.
years go by, she might be getting some junk in that trunk. So you know what I'm saying?
And Lisa, what about you? When you saw Shawn, were you just as happy?
Oh my goodness, I struck gold. When I opened up the door, I realized he was drop dead gorgeous, beautiful smile, beautiful eyes, and a wonderful tight hug.
Now, Lisa, we know that you went for the date on Saturday but didn't come home till Monday. So where did you guys end up going?
Vegas, baby. He took me to Las Vegas. I knew he is a daredevil, and so am I. And when he said, I thought he'd asked me to dinner or something, and he said, let's go to Las Vegas for the weekend.
Oh my God.
Now, wait a minute, Chrissy, I understand that there's some special meaning about Vegas between the two of you.
Yeah, we met in Vegas. We spent the millennium in Vegas. What the hell are you doing taking another girl to Vegas?
Hey, you know.
And Shawn, there you were in Sin City, and I understand you were a winner before you even started doing any kind of gambling. Elaborate, please.
Definitely. Once we got into Vegas and settled down in the room for a little bit, she insisted on taking me out to lunch and paying for everything. I tried to, but she said, no, I'm taking you out to lunch. Took me to a nice Italian restaurant, Caesars, and had a nice lunch with a bottle of wine. And
so you're scoring right off the bat.
I loosened up a little bit, got to know each other a little better. Things kind of opened up. It was cool.
Now, Chrissy, why do you think Shawn let Lisa pay for lunch?
Because he has no freaking money. No freaking money.
I wouldn't have been able to tell that because he spent plenty of money on me in Vegas.
Probably Chrissy's money.
All right, well, Chrissy, wait, I'm curious because with your date with Brandon, who paid?
Brandon, of course.
All right, just making sure. So, Shawn, you're in Vegas. You just finished lunch. Did you try your luck at the tables after that?
No, we actually went straight, got our country gear on. I cowboyed up with the hat and boots and so did she. Being from Texas, so we went and did some country dancing.
Oh, yeah?
The thing about that is, I love country dancing, and Chrissy, I bought her all the stuff. She went one time with me, she hates it, and she was totally up for it.
I don't hate it.
She's an awesome
So,
dancer.
Lisa, there you are. You're in Vegas. Was country dancing a good bet for you?
It was awesome. I moved out here from Texas, and I have not been able to find a country dance partner, and I found one there. We're going every week now.
So, Shawn, what about some highlights at the country bar where you guys were hanging?
Oh, well, the country bar is great. In fact, they had a mechanical bull. Lisa decides to get on the bull there and do a little slow little ride, and about 100 cowboys gathered around to watch it. And it turned out to be a pretty big event that night.
So that was something to see, I'm sure. Yeah. And Lisa, I understand you guys went to another club after the country bar that had a really sort of unique name.
Yes. It was exact opposite of the country bar. It was called Club Rubber. It was wild. It was so wild. Everybody was dressed crazy. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Club Rubber, I would imagine. Chrissy, have you ever been there, ever heard of it?
I run that place. What are you talking about?
Used to.
Straight up run that place. She's talking about her getting attention. You should see what I wear there.
Now, Shawn, when you're clubbing with Lisa, how's that different than you'd be going out with Chrissy?
Oh, it was great because, you know, we were both pretty confident in ourselves, and I seen that when we got in the club, you know, she kind of go her way, and I went my way. Didn't have the eyes following me around the club like
the fatal
Chrissy
attraction,
does with the vapor trails, following what am I doing, looking, where you been, kind of thing.
Right.
She let me do my thing. I did. She did her thing. It was fun.
And Lisa, speaking of Chrissy, did she come up with the conversation? Did Shawn talk about her?
I could tell Shawn cares a whole lot about her. Yes, we definitely talked about it, but not enough to ruin the date.
Okay, just a little.
Just a little.
Now, Shawn, romance at the end of the evening?
I have to keep in mind that, you know, I respect my girlfriend and I am committed and I like her very much. So we had a little romance. I kind of crawled over to her bed before the end of the night, gave her a kiss on the cheek and told her that was her kiss goodnight, and then crawled back in my bed and slept for the night.
Well, that was very respectful. Yeah, see? Now, Shawn, obviously you liked her enough to spend a couple of more days with her. So sum it up for us, what you like most about the date.
What I like most about the date is just the chance to be free and kind of get out there and be with somebody else for once. And I like seeing if I really like being single.
All right, well, you know what they say. 3 times a charm. We're 3 days with Lisa, enough to charm Shawn's heart. Final decisions when we come back. Stay tuned. Chrissy and Shawn, they came here because they felt that after 8 months, things were getting more serious between them. And if the relationship wasn't going to work out, they would rather find out now instead of 3 years down the road. Did their dates result in heartache? We're going to find out. Chrissy, we're going to get your response first. You came here to put your relationship to the test. So we sent you out with Brandon. He obviously appreciated your looks. You guys had a good time. You had the massages at the spa. You ended up at the strip club. It's your decision. What do you say?
Well, I had a great time with Brandon. I think it was one of the most funnest dates I've ever had in my life, and I would like to keep him in my life forever. But when it came down to kissing him, I knew that it was Shawn that would be in my heart forever. So I'm gonna stay.
So you say stay together? All right, Chrissy. Brandon, sorry things didn't work out for you. Shawn, Chrissy says she wants to stay together, but we sent you out with Lisa. You said you loved her looks. You had a wild blast in Vegas that lasted for days. What do you say?
Well, I must really be into you because this girl here is just awesome. We had a great time. I mean, there's no doubt. But I'm gonna say, stay
together. All right, Lisa. Sorry things didn't work out for you. Shawn, Chrissy, maybe you guys are ready for that big important step of settling down. Good luck in the future. That is our show for today. Thanks to Brandon and Lisa, and good luck to Chrissy and Shawn. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.